Let me convince you that Naruto is universal levels. Let's go. So to start off, since we're going to be using guidebooks, let me go ahead and debunk the misconceptions. Guidebooks is just simply books written by Kishimoto himself. The books gives us bonus content, author thoughts, and extra facts about the series. But why do I have to debunk any misconceptions about them? Well, because there's some quotes in the guidebooks that's real iffy in the series. Like this guidebook page right here that explained that Sasuke, heavy Sasuke, the one that killed Orochimaru, was stronger than any member of the Akatsuki. Or this guidebook page right here that explains that Tamari can literally blow up the entire universe with her fan. What's in common with both these pages? They've simply been retconned throughout the series, or simply pieces of new information that contradict the series beforehand. We know Heavy Sasuke is not stronger than any member of the Akatsuki because stronger versions of Sasuke was able to get beat by members of the Akatsuki or people that the Akatsuki could beat. Or Tomari, who wasn't even able to injure Sharingan Edo Madara with her fan. So any guidebook page you see throughout this video has not been retconned. And if so, you would have to prove it otherwise. Just like I did with the Sasuke and Tamari statements. And to void out and ignore all guidebook statements written by Kishimoto himself because of rare statements like that is just purely ignorant. But anyway, let's get to the convincing. I like to start off with quick proof that Naruto is planetary, since the people all the way in the back think that Naruto isn't even multi-continental. It's stated right here that half a Kurama that was sealed inside of Naruto can easily turn the world to ash. It's also stated right here that just the Ten Tails chakra alone was so much that it's the size of planets. In the Naruto verse, the amount of chakra you have corresponds with how powerful your jutsu are. So yes, Naruto is far above multi-continental. Now let's start the universal scaling. I like to start off the universal scaling using this character right here, Kaguya Otsutsuki. She's the final enemy of the Shippuden series. As stated in this guidebook page, she has the ability to create dimensions using her chakra. She can transport herself and others in these said dimensions. She also has an ability called the Expansive Truth-Seeking Orb. This jutsu allows her to destroy the dimensions that she created. Guidebook states that she can obliterate all her worlds and return it to absolutely nothing. And in this case, world equates to just dimension, as this guidebook states. And she was going to destroy it all, as Team 7 was panicking to leave the dimension before so. And remember, these are her dimensions, as she even states herself. Hell, using her expansive truth-seeking orb, she's able to destroy her dimension that she created and then create another dimension using that destruction. Okay. I just proved that Kaguya can create her own dimensions, destroy her own dimensions, and then use that destruction to create another dimension. But then comes the question, how big is her dimension? Remember, a dimension can be any measurable distance of some kind. And also remember, a dimension isn't automatically a universe. A dimension can only be a universe if it has three things: time, space, and celestial bodies in that time and space. Like I said before, Kaguya already said that this is her time and space. But what about the celestial bodies in that time and space? Well, during the war arc of Naruto Shippuden, it's shown here that Sakura took off her jacket to escape an attack. She did this in one of Kaguya's dimensions that she created. And 2 decades later, Sasuke went dimension hopping to Kaguya's dimension, and we saw Sakura's same jacket from 20 years prior. What did we see right above Sasuke? A planet and moon orbiting a sun. And simply since there were celestial bodies orbiting around the sun, that means that Kaguya's dimension was in a solar system. And guess what solar systems reside in? Galaxies. And what does a galaxy reside in? a universe. So since Kaguya's dimension had time, space, and celestial bodies between that time and space, that means that she created a universe. And as stated here, all of her 5 dimensions that she created are linked, meaning that all these places that she can transport to is just different parts and areas of her dimension or her universe. And before you say it, no, Obito's and Kakashi's dimension isn't a universe. Because yes, he can manipulate the time and the space in that dimension, but there isn't no celestial bodies in the dimension. So to call Obito's dimension a universe would be illogical. Speaking of Obito, Obito even said that Kaguya's dimension was incredibly vast. But what's the point of this? What does Kaguya have to do with Naruto? Well, Kaguya might have been the strongest in Shippuden, but she was not the strongest in the newest series, Boruto, as these 3 Otsutsuki members were stronger than her in the Boruto series: Kinshiki, Oroshiki, and Momoshiki. So much stronger, in fact, that Kaguya thought that she needed an entire white Zetsu army just to fight them 3 off. I don't think y'all understand. Kaguya was so afraid of Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and Orochiki that she fought her kids to the death just so she can create a white Zetsu army to fight them off. That simply means that Kinshiki and Momoshiki is stronger than Kaguya. And remember, these are the same Otsutsukis that is able to create parallel universes of our own, and even shown in more detail in the Boruto anime. Now imagine these monsters of power like Momoshiki and Kinshiki fusing into fused Momoshiki. And now he is far superior to Kaguya. Remember, just a base Momoshiki was able to capture Naruto. He did this to absorb Kurama out of Naruto. This is when he absorbed half of Naruto's power. This means that Naruto is at half strength. Naruto is so much stronger than his Shippuden self at this point that he is able to go toe-to-toe in his base form at half power against a fused Momoshiki. So strong, in fact, that just a massive Rasengan in his base form was absolutely able to obliterate Momoshiki, which means that Naruto is far stronger than Kaguya in base Momoshiki, which means that Naruto outscales universal beings like Kaguya and base Momoshiki, which also put Naruto on these universal levels. Naruto later in the series then proceeded to fight a being called Jigen, who was controlled by a stronger being named Ishiki, making Ishiki the strongest villain that Naruto has ever had to deal with, including fused Momoshiki, Oroshiki, and Kaguya. And do you know what Naruto proceeded to do? Naruto then proceeded to unlock a whole nother transformation and absolutely fondled Ichiki's cheeks, making Naruto the strongest Naruto character in the entire franchise. No joke. So before I wrap this up, let me conclude with this. Kaguya using her multiple dimensions are universal, as there is time, space, and celestial bodies in that time and space. And since there's no way to prove that Kaguya's dimension is capped out at anything less than universal, she is universal levels. Occam's razor. Kaguya was defeated and Shippuden ended, leaving these 3 as the new villains: Momoshiki, Oroshiki, and Kinshiki, who was so strong that before fusing, Sasuke stated that they are a greater threat and is more powerful than Kaguya, and when fused, is stronger than the Chinky trio and Kaguya. He then gets defeated, and that's when Boruto introduced their new villain, Jigen, who is stronger than Momoshiki. That's when Jigen's body can't handle the power of Ishiki and basically dies, meaning that Ishiki is stronger than Jigen. Then this is when Naruto turns to his new transformation, his Baryon mode, defeating Ishiki, the strongest villain at this point, which in turns make Naruto the strongest character in the Naruto franchise at this point too. So since Baryon mode, Hokage Naruto is stronger than universal beings like Kaguya, Momoshiki, Fuse Momoshiki, Ishiki, then that also means that Naruto is multi-universal levels since he's far stronger than all of them. And the only way to disprove and debunk it is to prove that Kaguya can't make universes and that her dimensions cap at anything lower than a universe. And you would have to disprove that Momoshiki can't create parallel universes like stated in the guidebook and shown in the anime. Now time for some debunks. Some people say Naruto isn't even continental because he hasn't destroyed a continent in the series. Why would Naruto destroy a continent? Every continent on Naruto has a hidden village in it. Destroying continents in the Naruto verse will cause war, and Kishimoto knows that. Y'all should too. Some people say Kaguya is stronger than Momoshiki, which is weird because it's stated and shown multiple times that Momoshiki is stronger than Kaguya. Hell, before he even fuses with King Shinki, he's already thanking Naruto for defeating Kaguya before he has to punish her because he don't feel like doing it. And lastly, no, with the flick of a wrist, Naruto can't destroy multiple universes. What I'm saying is Naruto's chakra is multi-universal. The attack potencies of his jutsu is multi-universal levels.